my fellow scouts to a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today from Johnny the Bouffon. His allies today are Historybuffgamingtv, MC the King of Gondor, and SniperSmithuk. Their opponents today are Flux, Aranoid, Smoke Grenadiers, and Fork number 2, and we are on the map here, Finland 2 today. Now these guys here are part of a pretty active NTW3 community. I think they operate on NTW3 Peeps Discord, as well as a couple of others, which I'll try and put into the video description below. If you want to have regular NTW3 battles, I recommend you try and contact these guys. They are pretty active, and yeah, probably guaranteed yourself a game if you can actually meet up with them. So try and seek them out if you want regular NTW3 battles. Now on today's map here, we got quite a few points. In fact, we've got 3 points to the north, 1 force, so that's about 7 so far. 9, 11. 15 and 17 points today, so a lot of points actually up for grabs. We've got the first of the factions here as well. France 1807, 1814 Espana. We have Rheinbund way out in front, one of his allies. Actually, got to get my bearings here on the map. I'm seeing a few red team factions here as well. Over there we have France 1805 to 1808, one of the best France factions. We've got here Espana 1810 Roy Joseph. You see a couple of the red team factions as well, Sachsen or Saxony. We got here Prussia 1806 and Espana 1808, 1810. United Kingdom Peninsular. Okay, so those are all the factions today. Now, players seem to be getting closer to each other. Red team's occupying the center. So obviously, red team deployed to the southwest, blue team to the northeast, and they're sort of just converging now in the middle. Now, if you guys are actually having trouble linking up with players onto NTW3 multiplayer, and it's saying like failed to join, cannot find host, it's usually because your computer can't find the host's PC, and there could be a number of reasons for that. One of the ways to actually try to fix that is to enable port forwarding of the external ports. I'll link the website in the description below. The certain ports that you need to probably have open to increase your chances of linking up with other NTW3 players. Another thing I actually found just by trial and error was my wife was operating her own VPN at the time, and I said, I need to turn that off because I could connect on my laptop with a player, but I couldn't connect it on my PC. So once I turned off all the VPNs, I was actually able to connect with the same player that I couldn't connect before on my PC. So that was something I discovered too recently. So if there are multiple computers in your house and one of them is using a VPN and you can't connect, my guess is that could be one of the reasons you can't connect. And if you manage to turn off all your VPNs, it could enable you to link up on the PC you're trying to play on. So that's something to watch out for. So external ports, VPNs can also be a bit screwy, as I've discovered. And if there's any other solutions I can recommend, I definitely will later on for sure. I've seen some improvements of late in my ability to connect with other NTW3 players, so fingers crossed it keeps up and I don't encounter the same problem. He's blue team squaring off here with the red team. He's charging in. He's definitely forcing England's hand. Okay, England's counter-attacking. Pretty decent counter-attack. Broke him. France sending in more troops. The quality of France's cav, you'd think, would make England think twice about charging in full force, but it appears to be working in his favour. It doesn't look like France committed too many units here. We've got his mid-tier dragoons. They're about to be swarmed. They're pretty darn close to the main line. So 18th King Irish Hussars. And what else we got here? Light dragoons. A combo worth noting in the future if we're playing Kingdom Peninsular. Pretty darn effective. That definitely didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I lost 10 cav there, 9 there. Pretty good scrummage here from England. Didn't lose too much and sent France packing. Now, fortunately for France, he's actually going
Our men
to
are
keep
running, sir.
all these units that broke earlier. They are a bit diminished, but they're still in the fight. You got Spain here moving up on France's right. Probably a screw off against Saxon. He's just coming over with his cav. Where's all of Spain's cavalry? Is it all gone? Lancers, yep, they're all gone. They're all being defeated. Looks like Saxon, he sent them packing. He suffered a few casualties here himself. Yeah, this is where they fought. Pretty much at the same time. This is a France and England battle. What is going on over here? This player here brought a lot of cav. 5 or 6 units at least. Would have set him back a little bit. So yes, we had a few scrimmages going on all at once. That looks like Johnny was the winner of this small fight. Rheinbund's also here. He's got a little ambush lying in wait. They're all hidden. He doesn't know he's here. Well, hang on. No, they've revealed their positions. Cav is close by. They have to charge in the trees, so that could slow them down. Could be the only factor actually offering any protection to these skirmishes right now. Gives them time to shoot. Cabs on the way. They're running. Oh, come on, boys, fight! There you go. Oh, what are you calling? He's answering to him. No, he lived. Pretty close. Where's the rest of Rheinbund's army? He's all the way over there. It's going to be a bit tricky. It looks like Prussia's moving in behind his ally Spain here to back him up against France. Rheinbund might need to shift his position here and move towards Spain's right flank. France's only hope of survival if Prussia and Spain are bearing down upon him is to shift his troops to the left through the gap towards Rheinbund. Take up positions around the trees. Maybe form some sort of semicircle from the building here to the building over here. Potentially. With a small gap as maybe a fallback position. That's assuming Spain and France here can hold and actually push Saxony away. You can see a few problems forming here for Rheinbund and France in this area. Especially if Saxony comes at him from this direction. These trees though buy France and Rheinbund a lot of time because they'll slow Spain and Prussia's forces if they come this way. But it looks like Johnny's going to go straight in. He's going to try and take on France. Sorry, Spain. Bit of a gamble. Rheinbund's sending over his cab though. He's got this area well covered. Nothing's getting through here anytime soon. He's got his dragoons out front for some reason. I don't think that's a good idea. Considering he's already got his battle line set up, you know. So he shouldn't be exposing his cav that way. Looks like France is going to lend his Spanish ally some of his forces here. Got the English general, yeah, John Moore, heading over. Looks like England's going to make for the small little pass here. It's too bad France and Spain don't have any artillery set up. And if they had eyes on the troops moving through this small gap here, if they just hammered this area with artillery, just imagine the damage and the kills they could get. I'm not seeing any artillery though deployed for these guys. Yeah, that's the first RB I've seen, a 6-pounder. Not seeing any RD for France though. Yeah. This guy here could be tempted to attack, or at least sort of make England think he's going to attack in order to slow his progress across the land bridge. Now what England probably needs to do to counter this as he withdraws is set up a long firing line here. That way if the cavalry and troops do charge in, the infantry here should be able to provide some cover. So the infantry is still on this side trying to cross. So we could actually see the main point of the battle take place here. It's possible. I'm leaning towards, especially with England and Saxony coming down this way. It might be even in England and Saxony's best interest to sort of move down this way, because if they can get their armies here into this patch, these are small choke points that they have to defend at their rear. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult. And they've got Rheinbund in front. The combined forces might be enough to overwhelm him. A few things have to go right though in order for that to happen. So Rheinbund skirmishers have been driven out. Johnny's been very patient. Rheinbund and Johnny are just sitting here right now, just sort of twiddling their thumbs, just waiting to see what their opponents do first. It's a little strange. It's possible he doesn't want to make a move until he gets eyes on Prussia. He only can see a couple of CAD units. Well, 4 at most. Is that an artillery piece or what? No, it's heavy cav. Jeez, it's 124. Prussia spent a bit of money on these ones. It's one of the best units Prussia can bring. I'm looking at their roster. Okay, here we go. France is closing in. He doesn't have his troops lined up. The cab is active, it's eager. But something is slowing them down. Here comes France charging in from the flank. Our engine's a little bit shaky here. Taking a few hits. They're walking, they're not running, they're walking. The French forces there. Okay, they're running away. So this would have been a good spot for England to line his troops along the side there. They could have been shooting at these guys as they moved up. It would have made France think twice about advancing. Would have bought him some more time, some critical minutes. There you go, they're lined up, they're firing back, good to see. 34th Foot, the Cumberland Gentlemen. Taking about 9 casualties. Now, he does have artillery set up. Good to see. He's just got it deployed. This will make France's job a bit harder in crossing, for sure. This might be why France lent Spain some reinforcements to help him push this way across. If they can put enough pressure here on this flank, it would definitely make it easier for France to cross that small land bridge over there. But they got to move forward together. They got to try and push England back. And if Rheinbund's not going to move up, Saxony should send over more forces here as well.
Our general is under attack.
Well, that's not too good. Looks like we've got a big bit of battle here going on between Johnny and Spain. They've engaged. Prussia's revealed himself. He revealed himself right after Spain engaged. Rheinbund's trying to come to France's aid. He's really committed a lot of cav here, but so has Spain. Sea of horses right here. Light to mid-tier cav from Rheinbund's part. More hussars here for Rheinbund. Oh, he's got some elite cuirassiers over here. Should help even the odds a bit. I'm going to send in more cav. France's line here has been stretched to its max. He's got a lot of cav stationed here for a nice charge on the flank. Prussia's trying to charge in and drive them off. Shifting more cav over here. Prussia's morale's a bit shaky. Getting a few cav in the forest there. Oh, Prussia's formed square. Musketeers can't form square. They're going after the artillery. Totally exposed, can't be saved. Oh, this is really hurting. Prussia forced that attack there. He charged in. Maybe he should have waited. And some infantry set up in support of his own cav. Prussia's in all sorts here. His only saving grace is France is a little bit far away. He's not taking too many casualties from the firing at the moment.
Our men are running.
Spain trying to help Prussia. More cavs charging in. Johnny's pretty much destroying everything he's got over here. Sending in his heavy hitters. Alright guys. Smoke Grenadiers here just lost his general. Prussian general has just been killed.
The men are fatigued. Must rescue them.
Prussia, it looks like it's just been torn apart by all the cav cycle charges that we saw earlier. So Johnny's cav's just finishing them off. This is the last Prussian resistance over here. Probably should form square. But they're not doing it. Johnny's sitting there with more cav. Don't have a much chain route, but 1 or 2 units here broken so far. Johnny's pulling out. Seems like he had pressure on the ropes. Wonder why he's pulling out. Espana shifted over here towards the river. He probably did so upon seeing Prussia's collapse to his left. The Spanish general there. Rheinbund's going down him. Sachsen is coming in trying to help out his ally. Rheinbund's form square. Sachsen's still got a good charge here on the line. He charged into, well, he charged into 2 units here that couldn't form a square. And some of his units here just got caught in it. That square did take a hammering. Did seem to be faltering a little bit there too. This is a Spanish cav from the red team. Nice counter attack here. Really helped out by Saxony. Might have just saved the Spanish right flank. Who are now possibly in a nice position to counter attack. And really force Rheinbund back. He's got to move those units of his forward a bit, swerve him around, try and circle Rheinbund. Saxony's already moving in, trying to fold up Rheinbund's lines. Using broken troops as cover as they advance forward. Spain's joining in with his own cav. And Rheinbund's trying to book. He's getting out of there. But here comes all the French cav. But this time around, red team's infantry is close by here to help out the cav. Hopefully Spain doesn't play into Johnny's hands and charge forward. It didn't work out for Prussia, I don't think it'll work out for him. And neither should Johnny charge in just yet either. So he's trying to isolate this group of French troops here. He's done a good job. He's got them pinned. His forces are breaking. Spain should try to save what he can and retreat in this direction. Rheinbund's sending over the last of his troops. He's given up this area. So the engagement is just about to get underway over here. So they try and target the artillery. And they're firing cannonballs. They're not firing canister shot. With this range, you'd think it'd be effective at destroying a few of the Spanish units. With an 80 shootout. But you can't afford to shoot at the Spanish artillery. He's got to shoot at the more immediate threat to him, which is the Spanish units right in front of him. Oh, he's changed targets. There we go. Cannonballs. So he didn't fire canister shot. Oh, he changed targets again. Alright, let's get some altitude. Sachsen's gone in for a charge. These guys can form square. It's a bit of a gamble. Not a bad charge. Not a bad charge. Probably now it's time to pull out though. Saxony's going all in here. There aren't a lot of English troops to back him up. Maybe they should go for a bayonet charge. Try and support the cavalry. Okay, going for bayonet charge. Okay, they broke a couple of those French units, all three actually, on their right flank. So 2 out of 3, one of them pulled back. What's good for Saxon is his unit didn't break on him. They also allowed England to get a better firing position. Got France a little bit on the back foot.
Our men are running.
Okay. How's Johnny doing? How's Spain holding up? Spain has formed a perimeter. He's boxed in. So what's that over there? Some of Johnny's cav. Some of the Chasseurs charged in, got caught in the crossfire.
Our men are running.
Oh, those are all Spanish cav units there. France's infantry over there. Pretty darn close to each other here. Here it comes. How's his perimeter looking? Not too bad. Rheinbund's been a bit relaxed. Not really pressing in that much. You can see France closing in. How are they doing over here? Spain is definitely getting into England's face. Huge battle going on over there. The United Kingdom of Sachsen is sort of winning the cat fight a little bit. They've punched through France's lines. We've got more cav being sent up, more reinforcements being committed. And we're retreating some of the infantry. Those English troops there, they're outnumbered. England's being beaten back here. We've got one unit left over there, probably by accident. It's funny how easy it is to forget units you have in your arsenal until it's too late. Like last night for me, for example, a couple of pike units that I thought I lost, but turns out I had, I just forgotten about. By then it was too late to use them. Decent counter-attack from both sides. A little bit to and fro there, but at the end of the day, Johnny's team stood strong.
Our men are running from it.
Spain's perimeter eventually succumbed to the pressure. Lasted a lot longer than I thought they would. But they're being pelted from bullets from all sides. Looks like they're trying to fight their way out, but it's just not paying off for them.
We have killed their generals. Now they must pray.
Okay. Paranoid's general? Where was he? That's either Saxony's or England's general. Possibly England's. Yeah, they've broken the last of the units over here. We're about finished. One more Spanish unit still in play.
We have killed their generals. Now they must pray.
There's the last unit there. Flux has lost his general. So Flux must have been commanding Spain. There's one more unit, I think, on the field, close to the two-pointer in the centre. It's funny that troops choose to shoot a house rather than just charge in and overwhelm them. Just, well, charge in with overwhelming force and obliterate their enemy. And they got the troops to throw at them until they succumb. Okay, yep, here they come. Spain sending in their own Grenadiers. They're forcing their way in. Grenadiers put up a nice last stand, but they can't last much longer. There's like 298 troops here in this house. Well, there's no doorway here though. There's still 3 doorways into the house. Okay, Grenadiers have had enough, they're finished. Victory! So, Historybuffgamingtv, 926 kills there. Johnny the Bouffon, 2,977, very nice. MC, the King of Gondor, 1337. SniperSmithuk, 1019. Flux, 1359. Paranoid, 1132. Smoke Grenadiers 471. Fork number 2 870. Okay, kill counts here. The Corpse Dragons mid-tier cav 306 kills. Nicely done. Followed by another cav unit 263, and the rest range from 256 probably down to 0. If the generals anything to go by. Yep. General 1 kills there, but still nice performances there from both infantry and cavalry in Johnny's army. Very impressive. Lots of units there getting over 200 kills. So if you guys did enjoy this content and want to see your own repack featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via private message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post it there, or simply tab me in the replay post on the NTW3 Discord as well. Don't forget to like this video, guys, as this really help out with the algorithm and gets the video out there and exposes it to more and more people. Really helps the channel. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle. And don't forget to tick that bell for notifications so you don't miss a fight. Goodbye.